Hi there everyone, Aira here, and this is the second video in a good bundle. I think by the time this video comes out the bundle will probably be off the market, but that's okay. You can check out the first video which shows a list of all of the games that are in the bundle, and I'm still willing to play any of the ones that you guys request. Today, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I am exhausted. I had a long and difficult day, I'm having a long and difficult week. I'm just like, I got nothing left. And that's why I've decided that for today, I'm gonna take a look at Earthtongue. Now, I have played around with this a little bit already, and it's... some people call it a garden game, or it's kind of almost more of a toy or a simulator than a game. And it's very relaxing, and it's very slow-paced, and I'm just showing you a quick look here. This is my planet. When you first start, it's completely barren, until you get a little bit of fungus, and then you get some bugs, and basically you can import things, you can import fungus, you can change the weather, you can terraform a little bit. It all costs this interventions. And then there's a little research journal which very slowly fills up as you make progress. And that's about it. I don't think there's any end game. Basically your goal is to play around with the life and to watch it grow. And, you know, you can set your own goals. And it's very soothing and chill. And I really like it. These are locusts. They've been doing pretty well. I've had a few species go extinct. It's actually kind of tough to balance everything. But, yeah. I've already gone through this one a little bit. There are 3 maps altogether, I think. And they save and they persist. I've been doing this one for a while. I think I'm gonna try one of the other ones I have not looked at yet. Celestial Hills. A more challenging world. And I think there's one more, Pumpkin Knolls. Extra module by the game's creator, raise ghosts and other Halloween spirits. Well, it's not Halloween right now, so I'm gonna try this Celestial Hills. Player created module. I don't know if it's possible to create more modules for the game. Maybe there is. I haven't looked into it, but it's a cool idea. And let's start here. Presumably there's different types of life and stuff. Welcome to Celestial Hills. So we've got a barren world, just like before. Very quiet. Very peaceful. I have no interventions, so there's nothing I can do right now. Oh, now I've got 8. Okay. I don't know exactly how it's calculated, like how they go up or how fast. This is a nice little area right here. It's fairly flat. I think I'm gonna go ahead and import a fungus. We'll just take... we can take a random one for cheap, or we can choose one. I don't know what they are yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take a random one. There we go. What is this? Hoon root? I think that's what that says. The text is kind of hard to read. And then let's give it some nutrients and some rain and help it grow. That'll use up most of our interventions, but that's alright. We can just chill for a while now. They need nutrients and rain, all of the fungus. Got our research journal, entry 1. One night, a child awoke from sleep in a spectacular place. They looked up to see a sky shimmering with stars, and around to see peculiar flowers and creatures moving about. The child moved to investigate. So that's the start here. Obviously, this is a smaller selection of things. This is not the main game. And basically, we wait a bit. This will start giving off spores, presumably, assuming it works the same as the other world. And randomly, other funguses and bugs and stuff can appear, can immigrate to your world. And yeah, it's... oh, we have a spore here. Let's bring it down to the ground. You can click things to pick them up. Oh, I guess it didn't plant itself. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Oh, we get another one over here? Oh, that's beautiful. Something blue, and we have some creatures already. Look at that! Let's see if we can get them in this little valley right here. There we go. Look at that. Oh, that is lovely. That's really beautiful. You can terraform to make it easier or more difficult for plants to spread. And also for animals, bugs, or whatever the creatures are. Mostly I just want to see life spread around. And I mean, this is a game that you can kind of not play and just watch. Oh, there's more here. Look at that, this planet's actually doing pretty well already, even without our help. Here's the one that we imported. Don't see any spores for it yet. I'm curious. Obviously this is not exactly a high energy, fast-paced game. This is very much like a relax, watch it develop, see how it goes. I really like the music. It's just a simple loop. There really isn't any more to it than what you're hearing right now, I think, but it's like, it's really nice. Looks like these guys are eating the fungus. Let's make sure it keeps planting. Maybe we can move these guys to a different little spot here. So they keep getting food. I'll put you back down, there we go. And then we can replant this area. We can kind of adopt this little area right here. Help everything grow. I think maybe I will terraform this block right here? Or how do I... Will it not let me... Maybe it won't let me where there's already a fungus growing? I wanted to bring this one down. I guess it won't let me. Well then. Nothing I can do, I suppose. Let me try, Oh. Sometimes you click to let go and it doesn't work. Does it work here? Oh, it's not working at all. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be working. I'm clicking. Terraform wand seems to be disabled. I'm not sure why. It's a shame. But, yeah, I mean, I think you can already get an idea for how it works here. Ooh. I hope there's not something wrong with my mouse. I'm clicking here and it's not letting go. There we go. Now I'm a little concerned. It's a little letting go that seems to not work. Grabbing seems to work consistently, so I'm guessing it's... Oh, maybe not. Oh, I hope there's nothing wrong with my mouse, guys. If there is, I'm gonna be a very sad Aira for a while. I really love my mouse. Really love my mouse. It's beautiful. And it makes me happy. These guys are just demolishing this area here. Let me try this again, just in case. No, not working. Definitely not working. These guys are gonna run out of food here. Let's move them over here. Let's do that. Where there is enough food for them. We've adopted these guys. I don't know who they are. We don't have any information on them. And then you have to keep the species alive for a certain amount of time before you are blessed with the information on them. I guess you have to observe them for a while. So, there's that. Let's maybe give these spores a little boost. Because these little creatures here are just eating them alive. There we go. Look how much nicer that looks. Just keep spreading. Now you can just take over the whole planet with one species. That would probably be pretty easy, except invasive species would eventually migrate here. There's plenty more over here. Okay. These guys are good for the moment, I think. Now another thing we can do, we've got 3 interventions left. We can import another bug. Wish petal. It's called a wish petal. Now the question is... Oh, where are you going? It's up in the sky. I feel like you should be down here on the ground, wish petal. I'm gonna follow it. See where it goes. Oh, now it's coming down. Maybe it's just looking for a happy place to call home. Not much to eat over here, pal. Friend, I'm trying to help you out here. Oh, look at that! It just keeps flying around. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, there's definitely nothing here. This isn't where you want to be. Guaranteed. Let's go check on our little guys over here. I know there are some bugs that are herbivores and some that are carnivores, so you have to watch out for that. Let's move them over here. I want to make sure these guys are okay, you know? I want to take care of them. Feel responsible for them now. Maybe what we can do, we can import another fungus over here. There's a spore. Let's place it around here somewhere, see what grows. Honor Yule, or is it Buell? It's kind of... Honor Bulb. Look, those are bees. Okay, Honor Bulb. Honor Bulb, that's an interesting name. I have no interventions left for now, so I can't help it along with the weather at all. These guys seem to be doing very well. Thriving. Wonder if we can find our little wish petal. The planet's not that big. Oh, this isn't doing too well right here. Probably needs some food, but I can't do anything to help it right now. There it is. Oh, look at that. It's another one of the honor bulbs. Well, that's really pretty. I like that. Plenty of spores. Oh! Did our wish petal just die? I think it might have. Whoops. Are there any more? That's one thing I'm not clear on is whether it spawns more than one. It doesn't look like it, not in this case. So these guys are the only ones left. Well, you get all the food to yourselves, little dudes. Whoever you are. This entry will be unlocked upon keeping the species alive for 5,000 age. Oh, that's quite a long time. Let's keep these guys alive for 5,000. See how long that takes in real time. Hopefully not too long. I don't have so long actually to record today either, so. But I would like to see. We'll add these guys to our research journal. I'm sure we can keep them alive. If we just focus on these two right here, there's enough food for them. I promise you guys next time I do one of these good bundle videos, I'll pick a faster paced game. I've been choosing kind of slow paced games so far, but I really wanted to try that No Pineapple Left Behind first, and today I just, like I said, I don't have the energy, I don't have the spoons to do anything that requires a lot of energy, so I'll get there. We'll get there soon. Very soon, I'm sure. Look at them, they're playing like, what's it called? Leapfrog. Oh, they're eating? Oh, what's this? They laid an egg! They made a baby! Look at that. Let's move them a little bit. I'm concerned they don't have enough food here. I would like to improve the weather a bit, so that more of this fungus can grow. It seems it really is harder for the fungus to grow on this planet. There we go, we have a new one! Look at that! My children! We will spread you all around. Oh boy. Okay, we need to do something about the food situation, I think. And we're gonna have another one. Oh, we got another one? There's lots of them. Let's... Nutrients fall from the sky. Because we need to do something about the food real quick. I think they're gonna need rain as well, but... the nutrients should give them a good boost. Yeah, look at that. That looks good. Ooh, we are not even halfway to the time, though. I feel like it's gonna take a long time. Maybe I'll let it run for a bit, and then we'll cut back in. So I'll see you guys pretty soon. Hey there guys, I'm cutting back in here. We're getting close to halfway to our goal. I just wanted to show you something that's just happened here. These flowers here appear to sprout little dudes, and I think they look a little bit like little slug knights. They got little swords. These have come from these plants, I think. So it looks like in this world here, it's a little bit more complicated. It's not simply the plants and the animals. But, plants can turn into animals, and presumably animals could turn into plants as well. We're doing pretty well with our little guys, our little purple guys. They seem to be doing alright. A few of them have died, but I think that is normal. They will die of old age, presumably, eventually. Even if they don't starve. I gotta try putting one of these little slugs here and see what happens. I'm worried that he's gonna get killed. But I gotta try this out here. What's going on? Are they fighting? Which flower has gone extinct? Oh, it's a shame. Well, I didn't know how to keep it alive. Look at this. They do seem to be... I don't know if they're following him or if it's just random. I don't know if we put him right here. Is he eating? Doesn't look like it. This is very interesting. So this is a little bit more complex than I thought it was. And certainly more than the other one, even though it has a shorter list of life forms and stuff. Anyway, I just thought that was cool. Look at those little guys. They look like slug warriors to me. It is called the honor bulb, right? So I suppose they're knights of some sort. I'll put this guy back over here where I'm sure it's safe. And let them get on with their feasting. We'll come back to you guys as soon as something interesting happens again. I gotta say, you guys, I'm finding it mesmerizing just watching these dudes here. Just the little pattern of movement and stuff and listening to the music. It's like, it's really relaxing. And they seem to be doing really well, like they're not in danger of extinction or anything. I don't need to worry about them. I tried putting these guys in other fungus and they didn't seem to do anything. So, oh, we got babies being made over here. Next generation! Next generation is here. Spread them around a little bit. We've still got a little ways to go before, before we get our research. But I think we're gonna do alright. They're so cute. Basically, whenever I'm getting 4 interventions, I'm doing a round of nutrients and rainfall just to make sure... Oh, look at that! He is attacking! He just swung his tiny little sword! This guy's seeking refuge in the corpse of another one. This is dramatic, you guys. Tiny little drama. Let's keep the fungus alive. The flowers, or whatever we're calling them here. I am very curious to see how this works now. So it looks like these honor bulbs have a defense mechanism built into themselves there. Wow. Presumably there will be something that can defeat it. Well, it looks like this little guy has lost his battle, and the purple guy has won. Congratulations, purple guy. How are the others doing? Gotta keep an eye on them. A little flock of purple dudes. These guys are doing so well. Look at them. Well, it looks like I derped pretty hard, guys. Apparently you can fast forward this game quite a bit. Here I am, waiting for the seconds to tick by. I don't even notice. That is one thing I'll say about this game. There's not any tutorial or really much of any instruction. And it took me a really long time to figure out how everything worked. So... Ooh, we've got a new thing. Burst. Is it this? Try to pick it up. Let's move it someplace that's barren. Out here. Right there. What are we gonna get? What do you look like, Burst? I bet you're beautiful. Can't wait to find out. Oh, you're green. Look how lovely. Looks like a cactus. Defender. Well, I think we already have these. I think this is what comes out of these flowers over here, doesn't it? I mean, these big tall ones. They're going everywhere. My planet is infested with defenders. Now, this green stuff looks like it'll spread really fast. Let's help it. We're doing pretty well, guys. We've actually got quite a few interventions built up. I'm moving one of these purple dudes over to this new green stuff. See how this goes. It's interesting, looks like the flowering things only spawn on the extreme edges of each area. So it might not be very good for food for this guy. Let's give it a little boost, see how it goes. Get this little space defender over here. We're actually getting pretty close to that 5,000. Let's go ahead and fast forward a ways. I don't know that this purple dude is getting enough food. Well, there's plenty of other purple dudes. I'm still curious to see if it'll work. We can afford for this guy to die if that's what happens. Oh god, what a monster I've become. Let's go check on the others, make sure they're still doing as well as they ought to be. Oh yeah, they're doing great. Got plenty of them. Separate them a little bit. Oh, nightmare. Something tells me this guy is going to be looking for my purple dudes. We've got a carnivore. Yep, that looks like a carnivore, alright. Well, you know what I have to do. Come on. The scrolling is a little bit odd. How does he fare against the defenders? He's not gonna go hungry, that's for sure. He's trying to eat, looks like. It's kind of hard to tell if he's succeeding or not, but he'll starve to death if he doesn't, so. Gotta keep in mind I have to help our little fungus friends too. Make sure everybody stays healthy. Interesting. Alright, let's leave him there for a bit. Purple guys are doing well. I'm gonna fast forward all the way to 5,000 because I think we'll do fine until then without any extra help. Purple guys! I love my purple guys. Pretty soon I'm gonna find out what they're actually called. I might still call them purple guys though. I'm not gonna apologize for that. There's so many of them, wow. I'm gonna take a quick peek at that nightmare. Is he still over here? He's still over here. Presumably feasting on these guys. Good for you, buddy. Well, let's go and check on the dude that we put over in the green stuff. As you can see, I've taken a lot of time and effort to learn all the technical terms for everything in the game. Oh, he's had babies, so I guess the green stuff works pretty well. Well, there you go. Now we know. Starting to get a little barren here in some places. Alright, we're almost there. Straight to 5,000. I think these guys were here when we started playing. Alright, we're at 5,000. Still has not appeared. Looks like everything else. Give it a little bit more time. Maybe it didn't appear right away. Let's go take a peek at our nightmare. Oh, research journal. Here we go. Rover is what they're called. The first creatures the child saw was a herd of strange little things. They looked kind of like elephants, but were eating with their noses and only had a single eye and just one pair of legs. Okay? They seemed gentle and friendly to the child and did not even seem fearly when they approached. Fearly. Oh, I like that. That's a new English word. Okay. The creatures slurped up the plants beneath them but didn't seem able to eat the roots. As they ate, the plants grew back around them, helping to ensure that they would not run out of food. And the dream flower. The first flower the child saw was a blue one, spreading quickly into a meadow. The child marveled at them as they all began to dance in their place. Clusters of pollen fell from their bodies, reaching new places and spreading the meadow even further. I think if we hang in there for a little bit longer, we'll get these guys as well. I'm gonna move the nightmare over here, because these guys are gonna start eating more than yet. Here we go. Moonroot. Oh, this is the one that I summoned in. There was a purple flower with such odd behavior that the child nearly completely missed it. The plant eschewed time on the surface, instead growing a massive network of roots beneath the surface. Perhaps by hiding underground, it avoided getting hurt. Seems likely. We're gonna wait for the one last one. Should come soon enough, I think. I think these little purple guys, rovers, what they're called? I don't think they're in any danger. I think they're gonna be fine. Look at the corpses of these dudes. They're everywhere. So many corpses. My goodness. We have this lovely area here. This guy died too. This green stuff spreads fast. Alright, we've got our nightmare over here eating these guys, and he's actually, I think, made a little baby nightmare. It's coming soon. Carnivores are doing alright. Honor bulb. A tall blue stalk grew. At the top, a strange-looking bulb began to form, which suddenly dropped to the ground. As the flower grew, a new bulb, to replace the one it had dropped, the old bulb began to hatch like an egg. If we give it just a little bit longer, we're gonna get this defender guy. Yep, here it is. Defender. From the stalks of a tall blue flower fell an egg. From this egg, the child watched a tiny knight emerged. It looked like an insect, clad in the robe of petals and wielding a tiny sword. It patrolled the area near its flower and struck down creatures that approached near its flower, apparently defending it from consumption. Eventually, the little knight died, having left no offspring of its own. The child decided to move elsewhere, not wishing to disrupt this little kingdom. Alright, I think that's probably going to do it for this time, guys. I think you can see, you get a pretty good sense of what the game is like, or the toy, whichever you really want to call it. I think they're both okay. These guys are multiplying out of control over here. The world is slowly being taken over. It is thriving and full of life now, and oh my god, we need more carnivores. And yeah, it's a neat little game. It's very relaxing, and it's very slow paced. So if you are interested in something slow paced every now and then, consider picking it up. I think it's pretty cheap even on its own without a bundle or a sale. I think it's not an expensive game. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me on this little trip on this little planet, and I hope you've enjoyed it, watching along with me. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.